1 month, 2 guys, this is what we came up with.
That sounds good. Let's do that.
I just did it.
Oh. Well, yeah, in 1 month, the 2 guys were able to take a bolt.
4 hands, 2 guys,
dead stock.
1 month.
From dead stock.
Some guys had this bike for 6 weeks. We had it for less than a month.
Yeah.
We got the bike late. It's actually done a week before.
Yeah.
I'm going to polish it for a week and then give it back to Yamaha.
Yeah, throw that in your edit reel. So this bike was a lot of fun to work on. We looked at the target market for this bike, didn't want to blow the budget and do something crazy where it ended up just being a bolt engine and nothing more. It was, a star product. We kind of looked at it and said, well, how can we make this bike handle better? How can we make this bike appeal to a wider audience than just maybe, first time bike buyer? So what we've done here is a complete R1 front end. It had to be lengthened. So in the end, we only dropped 2 inches off the front of the bike. We wanted to keep as much of the stock stuff as possible, so, again, thinking of the end user, they wouldn't have to go out and buy new stuff. So stock controls, which controls the gauges, stock, levers, all that sort of thing. We're using the stock gas tank, but we wanted to do something cool and follow the lines of the bike, so we flushed in a 1/4 turn cap. It's like an aircraft style 1/4 turn cap.
And of course, the most important part of this whole build is our monoshock rear suspension system. It's one of a kind, and it's a Chappell Customs original.
We wanted to build a part that you could bolt on at home. And when we say bolt on, it pretty much is a bolt on kit. Everything from the back end, the way this mounts onto the bike, it hooks onto your stock shock mounts. You have to mark 3 holes on the swing arm, drill some holes. The subframe goes on this bike with just 2 welded tabs.
So anybody that can weld 2 1-inch beads can get away with putting this kit on their bike.
Yeah, so 2 small welds, you could take it to your local welder, or if you don't know how to do it yourself, or you don't trust your own skills in that department, you can pretty much put this bike together, have 2 welds done in an afternoon, and you're done.
Everything else, if you can use a saw, a hacksaw or a sawzall to remove the stock frame, you're good to go.
Another product we made, was a nice little chin scoop for this bike. It fits the bike nicely. Simple, easy thing to mount, and it's a really inexpensive part.
The chin scoop will be available on our website as well, and it comes with 4 fat plastic zip ties to attach to your frame without any tools required. It comes in black ABS plastic, and you don't need to paint it. You can paint it if you want to. Yeah. Most of these frames are black, but if you're like us and you want it to match it to the tank, it's easily paintable.
For our bike, we opted to actually attach it to the frame. We're just going to use some rib nuts and do so, not because we think you need to, just because for us it was part of our custom look.
Also because our frame turned out to be pewter color, and we can't find zip ties that match the frame color.
That's true.
The whole kit was designed to be available to the public. It will be available through Chappell Customs. Check our website or contact us if you're interested. Even if it's not there, hit us up, and we'll be building these to order as soon as possible.
Yeah, we'll let you know availability as soon as possible. Definitely got to thank Pierre at Works Performance. He came here, measured up the parts, saw from the beginning our idea for this bike, took some great measurements, figured out the triangulation for us, and is going to, in the end, produce a product for you that's going to work fantastic and so much better than stock.
I want to thank Bob at Glamrock Cycles for letting us use his plasma cutter and hooking us up with a great deal on a lot of the parts we didn't have here at our shop.
Yeah, and JP and Steve at JP's Custom Seats, they came through in a crunch for us. We gave them a product. They came over to our shop, looked at the parts, saw what we were building. By the time we gave them the seat in the morning, they had it done for the afternoon, which was fantastic.
JP is awesome.
Yeah.
I got to thank Mike Decker at Decker Design for helping us out with the CNC work on this bike. He came through for us in the last minute as well. So thanks again, Mike.
And thanks very much to Star Motorcycles for letting us be a part of this build. I mean, we know we're the little guys. We came into this late in the game, had the same timeline as everyone else, managed to pull it off in 4 weeks. And in the end, I think we came up with a fantastic bike. I mean, whether it goes up against the others and wins, we don't know. We hope so.
And it's definitely going to hold its own.
Yeah, we think you'll like it.